Here is an application problem using trigonometric equations. Application problem A1. The shadow of a tower standing on a level plane is found to be 60 centimeters longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degrees than when it is 45 degrees. Prove that the height of the tower is 30 times square root 3 plus 1 meters. So let's try to sketch this, right? So let's say that's a tower and this is our ground. Okay, and so this is actually given as angle of elevation to us. So angle of elevation is longer when the angle is smaller, right? So it's 30 degrees. Let's do this first. 30 degrees. Let's draw this triangle. That is with 30 degrees. So angle of elevation is 30 degrees. Sun's altitude is at 30 degrees than when it is 50 degrees, and what word is missing here is angle of elevation. So include that. So these are angle of elevation. Okay, and then try to solve it. Okay, so this one which I've drawn here is when the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So that is 30 degrees, correct? Now in the second case, when the angle of elevation is 45 degrees, let's draw this one. So here the angle of elevation is 45 degrees. And it says that the shadow of the tower on a level plane is found to be 60 centimeters longer. So this length is 60 centimeters. So from here to here it is 60 centimeters. Right? Prove that the height of the tower is so much. And let this be the height of the tower from here to here. Okay? So we need to find the height of the tower. Correct? And that should be as given here. Let's figure it out. Now from this triangle, let's label it first, right? So let's say this is O and let's say P. At this point, the peak of the tower. And let these points be A and B. Okay. Now in the triangle OAP, we have this angle is 45, that is 90 degrees, right? So tan of 45 is equals to the height h over AO, right? The base AO. Now we know tan of 45 is 1, right? So 1 equals to height of AO, and that means AO, this implies that AO is equals to h. So this is also h for us. So these two sides are equal since this is 45 degrees, right? So this height, this is h, so this is also h for us, correct? We just found out. Okay. Now we can consider the big triangle, which is OBP, right? Let's consider triangle OBP. Now in this triangle, we can say what is tan of 30 degrees? Tan of 30 degrees is height over base, right? So height is h over the base here is 60 plus h. 60 plus h. And if you look into your special triangles, so a special triangle which is 30, 60, 90. So in the special triangle of 30, 60, 90, this is 30. And the sides of 1, 2, square root 3, right? So tan is 1 over square root 3. So tan could be written as 1 over, this is equals to 1 over square root 3, correct? So we can cross multiply. So we can write 1 over square root 3 is equals to h over 60 plus h. Now to solve it, let's use this side of the page. So what we can do now is we can cross multiply and solve for h. So when we cross multiply, 60 plus h equals to square root 3 h, right? Let's bring them together and then find the answer. So we get square root 3, 60. So it is 60 equals to square root 3 h. Let's take h common, because square root 3 minus 1, and so h is equals to 60 over square root 3 minus 1. Now we should rationalize it, right? So if you rationalize this, what do you get? You get, so that means rationalization means that you multiply and divide by square root 3 plus 1, right? So we'll do that. Square root 3 plus 1 over square root 3 plus 1. That is rationalization, right? Now, so then we get, I'm running out of space here, so we get 60 times square root 3 plus 1 divided by, this is a minus b times a plus 1, so get a square minus b square, which is 3 minus 1, correct? So you get here 60 times square root 3 plus 1 divided by 2, right? And that gives you 60 divided by 2 is 30. You get 30 times square root 3 plus 1. Do you see that? So that is what we wanted to prove. So height of this tower is 30 times square root 3 plus 1, correct? So to solve this kind of a problem, it is kind of important to remember that you need to rationalize, right? Because I've seen many times students will get stuck at this stage because they don't know what to do from here. Even otherwise, if you get square root in the denominator, try to rationalize and avoid square roots from denominator. Okay? Thank you.